sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for the Cubs, right fielder, number 6.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Out of play off to the right. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. On the ground up the middle. Glove by Taylor. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at point. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And he takes ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And, Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball, hopefully, in this game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Second
Settling in now, Joe Panik. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line toward right center, and Walker will reach. It's a base hit. Throw into second. At the plate, Danny Valencia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First offering on its way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
There's one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Striding in, Carlos Santana. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 0-2, here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. In now, Yasiel Puig. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll pull into second with one away. Standing in, number 12, and he's ready to take his first cut.
Number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready now, Chris Taylor. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded by Panic. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in, Brandon McCarthy. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Throw won't get him. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a soft liner. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And he is in there. Ready for another chance. Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. He'll get it into second. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Riding in once again, Buster Posey, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Striding into the box, Neil Walker. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Neil Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. At the plate. Action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Scott Feldman is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Eric Hosmer, see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Santana recovers, and the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2. Now at the plate, Scott Feldman.
Your
He'll get us
attention,
going
please.
in the home half of inning number 3. Scott
Number
Schebler
43.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Schebler.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Hernandez makes the play, 1 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. Now batting, Joe Panik. He reached on a single in his first try. First things first, here's a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And a pitch out. Thought he might be moving there, but it's a ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Into the box, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 1-0 count, here it is. And he misses again, 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Hunter Green answers the call from the pen here in the 4th.
Number 13.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
First base, number 35.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Underneath it is Panik, and he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Brandon McCarthy. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The right
In
fielder,
now
number
is
6.
Lorenzo Cain. He
Lorenzo
doubled earlier and
Cain.
carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
off the 4th inning for the Reds. First baseman.
First
number
pitch of the
19.
at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasiel Puig, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The catcher,
here's Buster Posey now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Puig. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. First opened back in 2012. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Blackman. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Carlos Correa now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Kyle Seager trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Marlins, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Kepler ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Kepler is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground near home. Posey is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Buster Posey. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Buster Posey.
Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Into the box now, Bartolo Colon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bartolo Colon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Seager at third.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Eaton. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Kipnis has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now batting, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Carlos Correa.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. A man at third with 1 away. Hot shot to third. Scope is there, and he's safe. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
First baseman number 30.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Hosmer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. We'll reach out with one hand to make the. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Tom Kohler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So striding in, Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the third out. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Therefore it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bartolo Colon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. In now is Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Throw over to the bag. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now the double steal is on here. This is pulled into right. Kepler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but this will land out there just foul. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Playing 11, 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
A leap and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. High pop up. Zimmerman is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jonathan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Buster Posey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Hayward. And that retires the side. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 0-2 count and the pitch. This is line to left. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bogaerts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Ready for another chance. Bartolo Colon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Alex Avila is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one.
Avila.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Right fielder.
Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Hector Rondon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
Digging in to try it again. Martin Prado is going to come off the bench.
Martin Prado.
Slow roller back to the mound. Barehanded at his ankles. Safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Jason Hayward.
He's set, and the pitch. Jason Hayward is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Third baseman,
stepping in and
6.
ready for another shot. Jonathan Scope. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
The right fielder,
Digging in
number
once
99.
again, Aaron Judge. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's ready now. The pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and. Number 33 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. And
number 33.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll match up with a new pitcher. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now batting.
So striding in, Kyle Seager. He singled his last time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon racing back to the track. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Stepping up now, Buster Posey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Seager is on his way home. Here's Neil Walker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Koji Uehara gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, number 24.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Sent on the ground out to second. A step on the bag for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Blackmon is under it. 1 away. Stepping in, Koji Uehara. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Robbie Grossman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Robbie Grossman.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Hit hard on the ground to third. Taken in by Scope. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
71.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important.
Oh, look at this. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Peter Borges will move into the on-deck circle.
Number 44, Peter Borges.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Center fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Line softly toward the hole, and Hayward has a base hit. Now batting, Jonathan Scope. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball is in there for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Singled homer run in his last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Justin Wilson.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Dustin McGowan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try.
Number 22.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder
hit
number
back
6,
up the middle.
Lorenzo Cain.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Right fielder, number 99.
Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Correa up the middle. A quick out number 1. So digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 24.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see